Alright, I just wanted to make this video of the SJT400. This is the basic operation of the 400 here. So in off mode, it's plugged in, so it has power, but it's in off mode right now. The platter does spin freely, but you do have the transfer rod coupling there that comes up through a hole and blocks it. And that runs along here and is connected to the transfer rod coupling, connected to the this gear, and then the smaller gears and whatnot. And then there's the motor over here with the belt right there. So when you power it on, transfer rod coupling comes down and it says load. Platter still spins free, but your transfer coupling will still stick up far enough that it doesn't rotate. And the position of this has moved down to there. I'll do it again so you can see it rotate. So that goes down, and this will rotate like that. And you have load, and then off, and it opens the door too. So as it rotates, it moves this bar here, which controls the lever for the door to open and close the door. So then when you put a disc in, it'll suck it in, spit it out, pull the caddy out, and then it drops the disc down and spins up. And then it'll go from load to double dashes, and then it'll start to play. And then the gears will slowly move to advance the stylus arm here that comes forward from the front of the player, or goes from forward to back on the player. So when you power it off, it's going to rotate back. Well, actually, excuse me, when you power it off, it just stops. So this is basically just like pause. So if you're watching a movie and you have to leave, you can just power it off. Doesn't hurt anything, it just shuts everything off. The disc will spin until it just gradually stops, which could take a while. But then when you power it on, it'll pick up right where it left off, because the stylus arm does not move, it just drops the needle back down. So when you go to eject the disc, it picks the stylus up, moves the arm back, and then it will rotate the gear, lift the disc up. You can put the caddy back in, and it spits it back out. And now you're back in load mode. So I'll insert the disc again, and I'll show you what this gear does, and the transfer rod coupling. Oh, hold on, it had an error. The spine back here didn't go all the way in. Try that again. So when the spine locks in, and then this will move into play. And it starts playing. Then when you power the player off. So, hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what it should be doing. I wonder if I can try one without a disc in it. Yeah, hold on. Alright, so I took the disc out, so it's just an empty caddy. We'll see what it does here. But it should show you. The transfer rod goes down and it spins up to play. I'm going to eject that right away so I don't ruin my stylus. That drops down. But yeah, so then when you power it off, it actually raises the transfer rod coupling back up. So at no point should you be able to just freely spin this until after there's already a disc on it. And then it drops down all the way and the stylus arm moves forward and starts to play. And then if you need to get the platter out, you lift this up and it's got a little groove thing there that you line up. Slide it this way and then you can slide it, lift it up and slide it out. And then this bar here just pops up. And then it's going to be connected with this for a ground. So you can just flip that over, kind of move it back a little bit, like that. You do have to turn the player on, so it's in loading position. And then you're supposed to unplug it when you're working on it. But then all you do is push this transfer rod bar down under the platter and rotate the platter until it's about right about in the middle between these two holes here. And then this will lift up. But then you're going to have these two little black tabs back here that you'll have to move out of the way like that. They're connected, so you move them back like that, and then that gives you enough room to lift it out. So then once it's up, then you can slide it towards the back of the player until you're far enough forward that you clear this bar in the front. And then you lift it up over the bar and pull it towards you. Like that. Oh, and my thrust plate came out. This little thing right here is the thrust plate. It's magnetic, or it's metal. So a lot of times it'll be stuck to the magnet on the platter like that. But you can just take it and it goes back down in the hole. You can see there's not one in there right now. And then when you drop it in, you can see it's in there now. And then this can go back in the same way. Put the back in first, and you drop the front until it's right in the middle where it's supposed to be. And then you gotta go back here and pull this forward so that it has room to drop down. And then you gotta put it so that it's centered in the middle and it will drop down all the way. And then when you rotate it, that bar should pop back up. And now you're good to go again. this back, and then put this back. So it sits like that. All right, I hope that answers all your questions. If anything, just comment below, or you can send me an email at videodiscjunkie@gmail.com.